At the pros of Can't Think What, Ant and Dec have revealed their dream for I'm a Celebrity in the future. "I think we'd do a year without any politicians," Dec suggested. Ant pumped his fists in the air, shouting, "Agreed, agreed, agreed. Not sure if it's treason or blasphemy, possibly both, but I disagree with Ant and Dec." Initially outraged at Matt Hancock, Nigel Farage et al. Being booked, "I now see my mistake. Reality TV has done us a huge favor, it's shown them up for who they really are. Turns out politics isn't just show business for ugly people, it's for really, really dull people. Politicians always sign up to these kind of shows like they're doing us a huge favor by gracing us with their screen presence. They barely bother to disguise their snobby strategy, appeal to the little people by lowering themselves to our level, via TV shows they'd clearly never dream of watching themselves. That's why they assume massive amounts of airtime will be devoted to them giving rousing campaign speeches in an esteemed statesman-like manner. Oh, to be a fly on the wall when they get home and see what was actually shown, and that, ironically, would be far more entertaining viewing than anything they did while being filmed. It is perhaps not a coincidence that no one who has taken part in a reality show has ever gone on to become Prime Minister. Or, indeed, done any better political career-wise at all. Their cunning plan to win over the nation always backfires, although backfires makes it sound more dramatic and interesting than it actually is. Splutters out is probably a better way of putting it. And even if it hadn't backfired spluttered out in the past, we have now lived through the actuality of having someone in charge of the country who seemed like he would be a good laugh in the pub, so we're less likely than ever to be won over by someone's personality. Especially when, as in the case of Nigel Farage, they don't seem to have one. Still, at least Farage will merely be forgotten. He can console himself with the knowledge that his moment in the reality show Sun could have gone much worse. The look on George Galloway's face when he came out of Celebrity Big Brother and realized he was a national laughingstock because he'd pretended to be a cat almost made the traumatic ordeal of watching him pretend to be a cat worth it. Even if it's not mentioned in the first line of his obituary, which it will be, his legacy is forever sealed as world's creepiest feline. So see ya, Nigel, thanks for all the May. Don't let the kangaroo testicles hit you on the way out. And sorry, Ant and Dec, but we need Tory politicians on the show every year. I'd rather have them ruining our TV shows than our country.